When you stop living your life based on what others think of you, real life begins. At that moment, you will finally see the door of self-acceptance opened. There is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and there is only one of you in all time. This expression is unique, and if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, not how it compares with other expression. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You have to believe in yourself and your work. You have to keep open and aware directly to the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. Do not sit still, start moving now. In the beginning, you may not go in the direction you want, but as long as you are moving, you are creating alternatives and possibilities. You need to stop getting into situations where all my options are potentially bad. Live long and prosper. When you live your life by poor standards, you inflict damage on everyone who crosses your path, especially those you love. To assess the quality of thoughts of people, don't listen to their words, but watch their actions. One word of encouragement can be enough to spark motivation to continue with a difficult challenge. Get immersed in the beauty that surrounds you. No filters, edits or adjustments. Experience the colors, sounds, textures, and smells within your reach. Live. Stop searching the world for treasure. The real treasure is in yourself. When you start giving, instead of getting, you make a difference. You can always give a warm smile, a sincere hello, a positive vibe, your attention, your time, your love, and kindness to those around you. Motivation is the fuel necessary to keep the human engine running. Anything which is physically possible can always be made financially possible. Money is a bugaboo of small minds. Who says you need to wait until you feel like doing something in order to start doing it? The problem, from this perspective, isn't that you don't feel motivated. It's that you imagine you need to feel motivated. If you can regard your thoughts and emotions about whatever you're procrastinating on as passing weather, you'll realize that your reluctance about working isn't something that needs to be eradicated or transformed into positivity. You can coexist with it. You can note the procrastinatory feelings and act anyway. If reading makes you happy, do it. Whatever makes your heart sing and brings you joy, do that too. Sustain joy by anchoring yourself with gratitude. Remember to celebrate the small accomplishments along your journey, because they will provide the support needed when the road gets rocky. Imagination is not bound by possibilities. The creative mind will always break the shackles, making the impossible possible. Intelligence is more important than strength. That is why Earth is ruled by men, and not by animals. To summarize, using money to motivate people can be a double-edged sword. For tasks that require cognitive ability, low to moderate performance-based incentives can help. But when the incentive level is very high, it can command too much attention, and thereby distract the person's mind with thoughts about the reward. This can create stress and ultimately reduce the level of performance. Life's too short to walk around with your arms crossed and bottom lip poked out. Find a way to smile for yourself, even if it's as simple as licking the spoon clean or putting clean sheets on your bed. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy ass weights. We love being mentally strong, but we hate situations that allow us to put our mental strength to good use. Step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones, where your unrealized dreams are buried, are the enemies of achievement. Leadership begins when you step outside your comfort zone. Step out on faith and walk into your purpose. When you cross your comfort zone, fear zone, learning zone, and growth zone, you will enter into the zone of leadership. Comfort zone simply means the routine of one's daily life. It is a psychological state in which one feels familiar, safe, at ease, and secure. Nobody but you have to believe in your dreams to make them a reality. Step out of your comfort zone and you will find the magic. Magic and mystery lies on the edge, just outside the comfort zone. There is something magical and transformational about saying yes to God. When you take His hand, step out of that boat, your ordinary, comfortable life, and be brave. Instead of spending your lifetime living in fear and playing it safe, you boldly walk in obedience. God makes you brave. The secret of making lasting change is to acknowledge and accept that real change takes time and patience. We didn't get chronically ill overnight. We didn't gain weight in 1 week or even 1 month. Good chance it may take us longer than 21 days to overcome whatever we're facing. Whether it's something physical, emotional, spiritual, or a combination, we may need to be realistic in our goals for meaningful change to happen. The first step is getting started. The beauty of adversity is that when we hit the bottom, the only way to go is up. Being stuck serves a spiritual purpose. It's a bountiful harvest for transformation to occur. It tells us that a change is needed. More than any type of outward change, What's really being asked of us is an inner change. It could be a change of heart, change of priorities, a change of beliefs, or even a change of perspective. Sometimes we have to reach rock bottom before we're willing to rise up and overcome our trials. Our faith is built in the dark, in the valleys, and during the back-breaking battles in life. While you desire lasting change with positive results, it will take commitment from you to transform your dreams into a reality. Be aware that there can be tough moments when you're ready to throw in the towel, frustrating times when you may want to quit. When it gets rough or you hit a roadblock, you must forge ahead and keep going. Despite blood, sweat, and tears, do not give up on yourself. You are worth the fight for a brighter future. There is something magical and transformational about saying yes to God. When you take His hand, step out of that boat, your ordinary, comfortable life, and be brave. Instead of spending your lifetime living in fear and playing it safe, you boldly walk in obedience. God makes you brave. When we are stuck in a rut, we are being invited to grow and expand. To catch the butterflies of your dreams, you have to come out of your comfort zone, out of your fear zone. The comfort zone is a region where great dreams go to get murdered, buried, and forgotten. Doors will begin to open for you when you start living on purpose. Don't be afraid to switch it up. During the mix is where you may stumble upon exactly what you have been searching for that will help you find your niche. Stop waiting for somebody to elevate your game. You are already equipped with everything you need to manifest your own greatness. Be bold. Step out of your comfort zone. Burn down the stereotypes, the labels, the categories, and build a community. If you want to achieve your goals, you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone and take risks. Who you're connected to is very important, because that connection can lead to you being innovative or becoming complacent. When you move your feet, you unleash a wave of possibilities for God to do a mighty work in your life. When you step out, you will stand out. When you stand out, you will definitely be noticed. And when you get noticed, it means you will be a signboard for many to read. This will be the beginning of building the empire of your life. Embody your essence and create the you you've always wanted to be. The best things in life come from stepping outside your comfort zone. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. Do not lie to yourself. We have to be honest about what we want and take risks, rather than lie to ourselves and make excuses to stay in our comfort zone. I have realized, it is during the times I am far outside my element that I experience myself the most, that I see and feel who I really am the most. I think that's what a comet is like. You see, a comet is born in the outer realms of the universe, but it's only when it ventures too close to our sun or to other stars that it releases the blazing tail behind it and shoots brazen through the heavens, and meteors become sucked into our atmosphere before they burst like firecrackers and realize that they're shooting stars. That's why I enjoy taking myself out of my own element, my own comfort zone, and hurling myself out into the unknown. Because it's during those scary moments, those unsure steps taken, that I am able to see that I'm like a comet hitting a new atmosphere. Suddenly I illuminate magnificently, and fire dusts begin to fall off of me. I discover a smile I didn't know I had. I uncover a feeling that I didn't know existed in me. I see myself. I'm a shooting star, a meteor shower, but I'm not going to die out. I guess I'm more like a comet then. I'm just going to keep on coming back. The comfort zone is a psychological state in which one feels familiar, safe, at ease, and secure. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. If you want to be successful, you got to step out. Life always begins with one step outside of your comfort zone. We are so accustomed to the comforts of I cannot, I do not want to, and it is too difficult, that we forget to realize when we stop doing things for ourselves and expect others to dance around us, we are not achieving greatness. We have made ourselves weak. Sometimes it is good to be in uncomfortable situations, because it is in finding our way out of such difficulties that we learn valuable lessons. The further you get away from yourself, the more challenging it is. Not to be in your comfort zone is great fun. Real change is difficult at the beginning, but gorgeous at the end. Change begins the moment you get the courage and step outside your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. The comfort zone is a psychological state in which one feels familiar, safe, at ease, and secure. If you always do what is easy and choose the path of least resistance, you never step outside your comfort zone. Great things don't come from comfort zones. Coming out of your comfort zone is tough in the beginning, chaotic in the middle, and awesome in the end, because in the end, it shows you a whole new world. Make an attempt. Codes and semiotic conventions are a challenge for human communication, since they seal off people with a privacy protection label and make them accessible only by means of a barcode that might estrange them from their surroundings. but, at the same time, procure them a kind of reassurance in their comfort zone. This dialectical situation may keep them struggling during their entire life. The unbreakable code. Media seem to get off easy to stuff the sheeple with canned and standardized messages that they can digest at ease in their comfort zone without leaving any bitter aftertaste. Don't leave. Stay with us. This is the new year, the new you. You can pass through another year, coasting on cruise control. Or you can step out of your comfort zone, trying things you have never done before, and make this the year that you elevate from where you are and soar high. Make it happen. Fear and anxiety many times indicates that we are moving in a positive direction, out of the safe confines of our comfort zone, and in the direction of our true purpose. Even the smallest changes in our daily routine can create incredible ripple effects that expand our vision of what is possible. Sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zones, we have to break the rules, and we have to discover the sensuality of fear. We need to face it, challenge it, dance with it. Comfort is your biggest trap, and coming out of comfort zone your biggest challenge. Before you can become an expert on anything, you must first become an expert on you. Step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones, where your unrealized dreams are buried, are the enemies of achievement. Leadership begins when you step outside your comfort zone. You have to be uncomfortable in order to be successful. In some ways, if you stay in your comfort zone, you would never do the things that you need to do. Most people will not stand up to injustice unless their comfort of living is severely threatened. This is because today's man does not care for the outside world, so long as he has a roof over his head and four walls to contain his own. Even your pure intention might disturb comfort zone of others. If you opt for a safe life, you will never know what it's like to win. You must always overcome your comfort zone. You get diminishing returns when you are restricted to your comfort zone. If every day you keep getting better, you end up being the best. To reach only for that which pleasantly enchants you is the least of imagination, if even imagination at all, by the obvious reality of remaining within your means. The greater of imagination is parallel to risk. It extends beyond your comfort zone or haven, or sense of beauty, or what you personally believe suits you in exploration of what may not. Our very definition and understanding of the comfort zone is false, or at the very least, incomplete. True, lasting success is not attained inside our comfort zone, but rather outside it. Our perpetual unhappiness with where we are, who we are, and what we're doing is a direct result of our crusade against the comfort zone. We first create comfort zones, and then comfort zones destroy us. The safe route isn't always the best route. The learning process involves stretching ourselves beyond our comfort zone and becoming vulnerable to the unknown. The comfort zone is where your life doesn't only stagnate, but regresses. Now and then, we will have something that will put you off your comfort zone in life, a tiny problem or a major catastrophe. Just say to yourself, this too shall pass. Your comfort zone isn't nourishing you anymore. What are you going to do about this? If you want to succeed, take calculated risks and be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. To change, you must act, test and learn. Be bold. This will be a series of messy experiments filled with learning in the guise of mistakes. Beliefs are our brain's way of making sense of and explaining the world around us. They originate from our environment and the events we live through. But at the end of the day, every belief originates with a choice. The comfort zone is not a static place. In fact, if we allow it, our comfort zone will continually grow and expand. It is always becoming more. The more you fight against and feel shame for spending time in your comfort zone, the more you are in danger of compromising trust with yourself. Your inner wisdom is your friend, and it lives inside the calm security of your comfort zone. Showing up in our own story, being present with it, and embracing our mission takes courage. It's a ride to be enjoyed and not feared, and it requires dancing at our edges and taking risks to step out of our comfort zone. Often, we're brought to our knees before we're truly able to rise above the limitations and expectations we've accepted from others. It's a journey, one that is for the warrior, not for the ego-driven coward who is merely looking for accolades. Humility and vulnerability are a must. Everything you want in life can be attained with ease when you move toward it from the safety of your comfort zone. Living inside our comfort zone frees us and allows us to stay in the flow. By giving ourselves permission to be who we are, we gain the freedom to make choices that are rooted in our purpose. The truth is, you can't sustainably force life. You must let what is meant to be unfold. You must do what feels good and makes you come alive. That's how you thrive. The reason you've been dragging your feet for so many years is most likely because your motivation to change is far less than the powerful force of inertia, which is probably due to the comfort zone. Don't spend time in the average zone, which is what happens a lot of the time when you don't quit your job for something better. The general theme of those who live and create from within their comfort zone is, life is intelligently designed, and everything is always working out for my highest good. All I need to do to be successful is to be myself and follow my own internal guidance. If I can dream it and claim it, I can receive it. When you operate from your comfort zone, you listen to your own inner guidance, rather than to the suggestions of others. You trust yourself. I believe the secret to my success has been my commitment to consistently aligning with my comfort zone and expanding it. Consider criticism as a companion on your journey of progress. It serves as a clear indication that you are actively engaged in your work. Criticism is a testament to your willingness to step outside the boundaries of comfort and explore new horizons. It signifies that you are brave enough to expose yourself to the challenges that come with growth and learning. Rather than fearing criticism, fear the absence of it. A lack of criticism suggests a lack of risks taken, a lack of growth, and complacency with the status quo. Embrace criticism wholeheartedly, for it is a powerful catalyst for improvement. Let it fuel your passion and drive to reach greater heights. Embrace the transformative power of criticism and embrace the opportunity to evolve and excel. I was out of my comfort zone, a fish out of water. My life has been a continual succession of out of the frying pan, into the fire moments. Deep down, I think I probably enjoy it. You are never so alive as when learning something new and overcoming adversity. Your comfort zone is like your warm bed in winter. If you don't get out of it, your day wouldn't begin. Though we probably could have waited a couple of days for my arm to heal up before doing this. The stitches pull. But I've had worse. No. He shakes his head, unsheathing one of his daggers and walking forward. The enemy doesn't give a shit if you're wounded. They'll use it to their advantage. If you don't know how to fight in pain, then you'll get us both killed. Fine. I shift my body weight in annoyance. Little does he know, I'm almost always in pain. It's pretty much my comfort zone. That's a good point, so I'll let you have it. Thank you for being so gracious. He smirks. You know, my friend, sometimes we do travel all around the world thinking of finding the happiness, not only in mind, or in dreams, as I used to do when communism borders enclosed us in a happy island, preaching us the benefits of being in such and such powerful state. We do travel in real time and space, pushed by the fantasy of colorful dreams, as real as us. Yet, love, yes, love is one of the most powerful force that could take us from our comfort zone and makes us jump the borders, which I did. And now, looking at that refusal letter from Home Office, I was feeling all their hatred and abuse, slapping my honesty, right like a girl anthology. Unless you go out of your comfort zone, unless you challenge yourself, you cannot grow. Leadership is the art of growing by pushing yourself past your own physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual limits. There is no growth without discomfort. The moment you take a step out of your comfort zone is the moment things will shift for you. Go towards what you fear. Once a company sticks with its successful present, it becomes past very fast. You will receive your biggest blessings outside of your comfort zone. So get comfortable with constant change, feeling uneasy, and taking many calculated or random risks. Take a leap of faith. Consider that the boundaries of your comfort zone are actually your core values. My goal in my career is to make sales in a way that feels good to both me and my prospects from the start. Flowers grew in my comfort zone, but the world waited outside of it. A progress zone is a silver ring right outside your comfort zone where you feel comfortable even during uncomfortable circumstances. Your sweet spot is a point outside your comfort zone where your energies amplify, and your sense of achievement exceeds the discomforts of your sacrifices. What's your sweet spot? There are two bases for our decisions: logic or comfort. When we start making decisions around our comforts, our reasoning abilities become weaker, and our comfort zone becomes smaller. A small comfort zone is an indication of a narrow mind. A comfort zone is a place where we feel safe and comfortable to work. Larger the comfort zone, the better it is. Don't wait to be comfortable, or else you'll get comfortable waiting. The comfort zone is where dreams are gradually starved to death. The comfort zone is like a snake, so deceitful and dream-shattering with its cold touch of relaxation. Its venom is a silent killer that paralyzes your ambitions, dreams, and goals. The life you want is the life beyond your comfort zone. The best things in life come from stepping outside your comfort zone. Pain is growth. Only when we get out of our comfort zone, from everything that is easy for us to handle or face, are we able to see our true limitations. In the beginning, we will have some fear. We will feel overwhelmed, even helpless. But all those feelings are part of the process. It is simply called number learning. Step outside your comfort zone. If you don't push your limits, you'll never get better. During my many sleepless nights, I can't help but wonder if I'm always comfortable and sheltered. How will I ever become the person I want to become? Yes, it is difficult to believe that we are not entirely rational in our daily decisions and actions. However, by admitting that we are biased, realizing that we should question our choices, and stepping outside of our comfort zone, we are able to open up our eyes to a whole new horizon. A comfortable job is the biggest impediment to financial freedom. Human beings have an annoying habit of recognizing patterns in everything. We all find comfort in ways as we fear everything spontaneous. Yet, everything we do is experimental with null results. Or every other innovation in life is merely an accident. When the devil sees that the church does nothing about his activities, he finds a comfort zone. The most challenging task in the world is to come out of our comfort zones. There is a significant difference between expanding our comfort zone and coming out of our comfort zone. Understanding this difference is the first step of modern change management. Writers create impressions that inspire, stir emotions, evoke questions, and sprinkle seeds of awe. Writers have influenced thoughts, principles, viewpoints, and experiences throughout history. A talented writer's pen is anointed with magic. You can't stop a soldier from being frightened, but you can give him motivation to help him overcome that fear. I have no such motivation. I can't have. I'm a witcher, an artificially created mutant. I kill monsters for money. I defend children when their parents pay me to. If Nilfgaardian parents pay me, I'll defend Nilfgaardian children. And even if the world lies in ruin, which does not seem likely to me, I'll carry on killing monsters in the ruins of this world, until some monster kills me. That is my fate, my reason, my life, and my attitude to the world. And it is not what I chose, it was chosen for me.